Okay, so let me sit down. Welcome again. I'm here to share some more stories and the way I've been living life after getting out of the matrix, after no working the 9 to 5 anymore, or doing something inside this bubble that I used to live in. So now I'm gonna tell tell you guys about what happened when I went to Dr. Joe Dispenza. So I went to Dr. Joe Dispenza in Cancun, Mexico, back in 2023 was my first retreat. I was always wanted to go because I discovered Dr. Joe back in 2018 and I started to study it. It was too hard. So I gave it a little break. And 3 years later, I went full on there. Uh, I told myself, okay, I'm going to learn to meditate no matter what. I'm going to try this for whatever it takes until I get it somehow before I go to the event. So the idea was to meditate longer. I was fine meditating for 20 minutes every day. I did it for 3 years already. It became super easy. Not want to say super easy, but less difficult with less resistance. As you start to do something new often, it becomes a habit. After 3 months, 6 months, a year, it does becomes easier and it's something you actually look for. Something people don't realize is meditation takes time to learn. So don't judge yourself if you don't know how to meditate as you think you don't know, but you're actually doing the work already. As long as you're sitting still and just focus inside yourself rather than the exterior, you are meditating. This is why I didn't know in the beginning what was meditation. So I want to try different things to reach the feeling of meditation. And now I know how it's supposed to feel. For me, meditation is to be able to just have no thoughts in my mind, to be able to finally stop the noise. Because a lot of time, a whole day, there's a dialogue going on in our mind. We don't realize it. It becomes such like a white noise now that we don't hear the voice become natural, but it's not natural. So as I meditate, I'm able to recenter and let go of those thoughts and really refocus, reground myself. So this is what meditation is for. But anyway, with Dr. Joe Dispenza, I started with the guided meditation, which was a guided one. You come with your ears, listen to it. There's a nice music. So it's actually pretty relaxing. Each time I meditated, I made it like a journey. All right. Let's see where this meditation gonna lead me. Because in the beginning, when I started meditation, I didn't know what to really look for. And some meditation were actually really healing. I would cry and everything, and it would be super amazing. So then the next day, I was thinking of having the same meditation again and looking for that expectation, but you're never the same. You can never reenact the meditation you had the day before on the past. Each meditation, each time is always unique to each own. So each time you sit down, you're meditating. So just sit still. Learn to be still more. The more we're still, the less we are in our mind, the less we're distracted, and the better it is to reconnect. This is why it's important to have some kind of meditation practice or awareness before you start doing the Dr. Joe Dispenza work, because you get deep. So once you want to do the journey, it's become awesome because the meditation becomes longer, but then it becomes more enjoyable. And then when you go to the event, that's when you really prove yourself that the training you did by yourself is actually working. So this is what happened to me. So the event was in December and I got ready for it. I meditated every day for an hour towards the event. And during the event, I remember the meditation became hard. The first few ones, they were long because expect to just meditate when you go to an event like this. It's not like a social event where you have time to meet people. I mean, you do meet people, but it's pretty limited because most people that go there, they're going there has a similar intention, is to heal or to learn more about meditation or to really dive deep, because you pay a lot of money for this event. It's expensive and it keep getting more expensive, which is not good. So, but anyway, it's a really good place to go to, try what you learn. This is what I feel like the Dr. Joe Dispenza retreat is about. It's more like you understand what meditation is about, how you can access a higher state to meditation, doing the Kundalini yoga, pulling the pineal gland, the liquid up to the pineal gland, right? And then DMT release. So once you understand this is the angle, then learn first to meditate and be still, to really be able to meditate. If you can actually meditate 20 minutes a day, then I would say, okay, let's try Dr. Joe Dispenza now. It's like the next level up. So it's up to you where you are in the game. You want to go further in the game, then you go to Dr. Joe. And that's what I did. So it was awesome, really getting to go to a different country. This is why it makes you go to Mexico or somewhere else. Because once you get out of your comfort zone, the unknown, you're in this big room and a lot of people around, you get uncomfortable. So it's really important for you to surrender. This is what I realized. If you don't surrender, nothing happens. So after 7 days being there, I meditate every day, but I didn't have any big mystical experiences like some people did around me. Because as you go there, you will hear people cry or scream or really getting somewhere, which is awesome when you can see people actually being able to access that state of consciousness without doing any drugs like mushroom, DMT, or ayahuasca. By just meditating for about 7 days, we come back to ourselves. I feel like those events really get you to reconnect to your true power, something that we forgot that we have. But only through meditation, through stillness, we can reconnect to this energy that is deep within us and everybody else. So we reconnect with ourselves, then others. So that's why I recommend going to a Dr. Joe Dispenza if you haven't been yet. A lot of people go more than once. I would like to go more than once, but like I say, it can be pricey. So, and it's a journey that you try to look for and really plan it. But you do meet friends there because people that go there, we all raising our vibration. We all tapped in the love frequency, which is something that reconnect all of us human beings. There's something magical about having, 2,000 people together meditating, or 20,000? I forgot how many people are in his event, but it's pretty insane how when we all connect to each other, we can heal people. So this is something new that you really have to believe, and when you go in there, to be open-minded. Because there's a lot of things that you might feel like it's kind of weird, but it's okay. It's to let go, surrender, and really accept this new paradigm that a lot of us are trying to make more aware, so that people with collective consciousness awaken. Otherwise, we're stuck in this whole society, the matrix, and it's not going anywhere. So this is why I believe we need to go to events, no matter where it is. As long as you go around people that think like you, because you are nowhere, I'm nowhere too. I used to think that there was something wrong with me because I thought differently. I was always an introvert, never fit in. And it was weird until I found a way to escape the race, the matrix. And as I got out of it, I realized, wait a minute, there's another life out there. Let me investigate this path and see if it's a better path. That way I have both aspects of the yin and yang, because it's how life is. Everything has both sides. You need to experience one side to know the other side. As you experience your life as a moment, it's your normal life. But now there's another life that you need to explore as well to really complete the whole cycle. See, this is why I feel like be able to go to those places will really get you like a cheat code. But after that, when you go home, you still got to do the work yourself. Doesn't mean that going there, all your problem be solved. You're going to become rich, whatever it is. It doesn't work that way. It's not like going there, you're going to win the lottery. What I've learned is going there will teach you that what you want is manifestable. You can't get what you want. But first, you got to learn to control the mind and learn to rewire the way your mind works to be able to manifest instead of not manifesting. So it's a reprogrammation that you do by yourself on your own. Is a learning that everybody's different. Maybe we take a different amount of time. We don't know. So it's up to you how much work you put in. But you put in the work is guaranteed that at the end of the day, you will get there. It's inevitable. Doesn't matter who it is, but if you meditate every day for an hour, guarantee just in 6 months, you completely change person because you're so much less distracted and, and it doesn't matter to you anymore what happens around you because you feel at peace. You're always in the moment, learning to be more in the now. This is the most important thing that we really have to emphasize is I can't just be here and not think at all. This is why the Buddhists practice mindfulness. They want you to be knowledgeable and be aware of each moment that it happens right now without thinking of what can be next or what was happening before. No. Can you enjoy just being now all the time? Not just 1 hour a day when you meditate. No, 24/7 as you do dishes. Can you just be now when you do the dishes? Or are you in the mind thinking of what you're going to do next? Rather than just being there doing the dishes and enjoying the moment. Even though it might seem like something you want to do, but you can find peace into doing dishes. Thich Nhat Hanh talked about that in his book, famous Vietnamese monk that passed away. He always talked about mindfulness and learning to live in the now. And this is what I learned from all those 8 years of studying mindfulness, yoga, meditation from a lot of gurus, a lot of authors, a lot of people that know more than I do, even religious texts. And meditation is really the key. So learn to meditate a way that is simple to you, but doesn't have to be forceful. And as you become better at it, you'll see your life will improve. It's guaranteed. But one thing I realized that I'm trying to work on right now at my new mission, because the problem for me, like I said before, is what do you do once you understand this whole concept and you want to exit the matrix? It's hard to not be tied to the bank, to the society, to the whatever medical services is involved in your country. How can you be free from this when all those things was a comfort for yourself? For me, I really did something dramatical. I feel it works for me. I believe that it might be a great plan if you really want to accelerate your enlightenment. They always say, be alone, leave your environment to a new one. As you do that, your mind explore and it's more active because a lot of time when you do the same thing over and over, you're already comfortable and you know everything already. Everything that you've seen is already in your subconscious. So you have no more novelty. So by living where you are now, you've been there for more than 5, 10 years, 20 years even. Maybe it's time to go somewhere else. Try something else. And this is what I'm doing right now is I've been in America for 27 years. I've been in France for 16 years. So now I'm thinking to go to Asia, my motherland, Vietnam, to live there a little bit and see what I can do. Because one of my biggest missions the past 8 years is still to build communities, small communities where we live together. When I started this journey was because the biggest expense that I realized in my life is the rent, the mortgage. It's just a place to live. So when I realized that, I built my own tiny house, which is where I'm in right now. It's a small home, built on a trailer that can move anywhere, but it only cost me, $100,000 where everything is paid off and I built everything myself, hired people to help me, but it was all done. I didn't have no more rent that I was paying before, which was $3,000 to $4,000 to $5,000 a month living in California, which is kind of ridiculous. As I remember when I lived in France, my rent was only $1,000 to 1,500 maybe, and for a big house, 2 or 3 bedroom. But I didn't like Ohio. So that's why location matters. And I wanted to find a way where I'd be able to live anywhere I wanted. Without no distraction or no tie. Because in America, as you live here, like me, after all those years, every year was a new lease, a new mortgage, a new car payment. And each year, after, let's say, the car payment was over after 5 years, what happened? You sell keeping the car, you get a new one again. And you stuck with another 5-year lease or whatever it is. And it was never ending. So it was, how do you break that cycle where you're not required to work anymore to pay for those expenses that you don't need? This is what I was really trying to pinpoint in my life, a way that can really eliminate all those expenses. That way I'm more free. I don't have no thing attached to me. And as I went with life, I used to love to buy a lot of things, but now living smaller allow me to downsize, meaning become a minimalist, which is I really like. I never thought I could be like this, but now I feel it's more comfortable. I don't have attachment. Like the Buddhists say, detachment is the best way to happiness. A lot of time we attach ourselves to too many items, things, person, and then we are no more free. We depend on them. We're always attached to something. And it's hard to break free now that we have all those different things. And I used to be that way until I lost everything. And he made me reset my life. He made me wake up. So now the advice I was trying to do is, well, my mission now is to build communities. So after living in a tiny house, I realized that there's not enough small communities like this around the world. So I want to build one maybe in America, in Asia, whatever it might be, where we can have a piece of land where people can live in smaller homes. This home here is less than 300 square foot. But it's awesome for 1 or 2 people easily. You can make it a bit bigger. You have a kid, whatever, but it's living smaller, being more humble, wanting less. Coming into America, people make you feel like you need a bigger house. Come to Texas, everything is big, big, big. But that's stupid, because the more bigger it is, the less together we are. You might live in a house with your wife with 5 bedroom and you never see each other. What's the point? I'd rather be smaller, be more with humans. And this is what I'm trying to build right now, is thinking delusional almost to be able to rebuild communities. But I feel it might be a great time now to really think about being more human. As AI is coming along and advancing so fast, humanity now is at a risk of extinction. So why not try our best, whatever we can do? If it works or not, I don't know. No expectation, but how can I put an impact into building new communities to sustain a life where people are actually happy to live? You don't have to work anymore, but be in a community where you can contribute your gift, whatever you are great at, into a society, a community that accept you no matter what. And this is what my dream is. So my mission now is to be more on camera, to be more vulnerable, because I used to hate camera. So I want to show people that it's okay and it's doable to restart from zero. I restarted twice in my life. Came from $0, made money, lost it, came up, lost it again. So now I want to show once more that I can make it again, because I have a dream. I have a plan. So if I make my plan manifest, I want to take you on a journey with me to show you what I do, because my journey might be out of the ordinary. I'm trying to go to Vietnam this year to explore. Maybe we can make a small community there. So this is the video that I'm talking right here, is just to show you that everything is possible when you believe in yourself and just do it and see what happens. Because my whole journey took time. I'm 8 years in now. So, but now I feel it's time to really put a face into what this mission is about, to really be authentic about what I'm doing. Otherwise, I'm just doing it for me. But having more people on board can make the mission go faster. So if you're interested or have questions about my mission or more Dr. Joe, feel free to ask me on the comment below. And let's start to build communities where not just going to an event that's $3,000-$5,000 to reconnect with ourselves. How about we build small community across the world where the same thing can happen, where we can actually live with one another the same way as Dr. Joe teaches, from the heart, from compassion, love. So I believe this can happen, but only if we work together. And this is my mission. Now you know what I'm up to. I'm not trying. I will do a video every week. This is my challenge for the year, to really challenge me. I know if I do this, it will push the mission faster. So no matter what, I'm doing it. Come with me. Thank you again.